this is a tutorial on how to properly set. Maybe this will be helpful to anyone who wants to be a setter, has a setter style, or even already knows how to set. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and a like would be appreciated down below in the video. So let's get straight into it. So before you go into the game, you want to put on advanced moves, because what this does, it allows you to control the ball by how much power you want to put into your set, whether it's a low set, whether it's a high set, or maybe a medium. If you don't equip this, then you'll just use full power every single time. And that can be a problem because not everyone is going to be on the other side of the net where you can use full power. So what you want to do is when you're setting the ball, you want to make sure you're shift lock. Easiest way to do it, or you can unshift lock and press and hold right click, and as you're jumping up the ball, press and hold E to set the power, and you want to hold W as the ball will move forward in that direction you want it to go. So as you can see, it will move in that direction. Now it's easy also to just shift lock and just aim in the direction you want. A lot of people, what they do is aim first and set. However, you don't need to do all of this. You can still jump in the air, turn, and set in the direction you want, because the ball will just go in the direction you want as long as you press W and you hold E. So it can be a high set, or maybe they only need a low set, whatever it has to be. A low set over here maybe, or even just a high set over there. Now, when you're setting, you want to make sure you get the timing right, because if you jump too high, then the ball is just going to be too high and there's no one that can reach all the way up here. So when you're setting, you want to wait for the ball to come down a little bit and then set. And usually if you have it just over the net, someone can come and just boom, and I am using Sonu right now. And you can set with anybody you want. Now, this would be better with a style that has a setting ability. So Kageyomo, I have for setting, his sets are max. So if you want to use Kageyomo, or maybe Atsumi, for example, like with this, you can go like this and set pretty fast and far. Or maybe you want to go a little bit low, or even just like right here, low, So basically, you just want to make sure to be shift lock, or just aim in the direction you want. Hold W to set forward in that direction, and then make sure your advanced controls are activated so you can control how much power you set into the ball, whether it's low amount of power, high, or even mid, or even if you want to set like backwards, or set backwards, or maybe you're aiming backwards and you want to set forward. So this is just basically just basics, basics that everyone should learn eventually, because what a lot of people do is they just what I used to do is I blocked. That's how I set, and I didn't know that you know E was for setting in the air. So that I always did that, and it just shot over to the other side. Or when I set, it would be, I would accidentally like turn in the direction, but I didn't know you can press W to let the ball go forward. I would just press E and it just goes back up. So I had to learn that the hard way over the time as playing the game. But yeah, just make sure you have advanced controls, shift lock or unshift lock, and you right click and hold. So you aim in the direction you want. There's a lot of people do this and then just set at the last second to kind of fool the person on the other side, and you can just do that and then just boom. Pretty simple, pretty nice to set. So that's the tutorial. Hopefully this helped. Remember to like the video down below and possibly comment, because it definitely helps show that my content is wanted. So